Yeah, I guess I wasn't very prepared for the contest. I only got a wild card like 2 days before it started. I knew there was a typhoon coming and I didn't really have sort of any boards for that. I hit up my buddy Kai Ellice-Flint and was like, what do I do? What should I take? And he told me he just got this board, a Joel Tudor Model from Donald Takayama or Hawaiian Pro Designs. He lives about 6 or 8 hours away from me. I'm from Sydney, he's from Byron Bay. And I was leaving in like 36 hours or something like that. He was just like, yeah dude, I'll fly it down for you. It cost me like $100. So I paid for his ticket and he flew it down to me in Sydney and came down and stayed the night. And that was the first time I saw the board.
It was just so magical to see a board from way back then that survived so long. And it just goes to show you that, like, hey, good surfboards get used. It's tanned, it's weather beaten, and the more used it is, you know how good it worked, right? And he rode it phenomenally. Hated to hear that it got creased near the end there, but the lines that he drew on that thing, I mean, it just reminds me of the way Joel surfed those things back in the day. We dealt with a lot of more beach break, you know, all the club comps that would be down at Oceanside or whatever, and watching Joel ride that board, the way it came through corners, it would nose ride, it would turn, it was great because it wasn't super rocker, right? So it had kind of harder edges, it's got that little bit of a concave, but it's not a rockered out high performance board. It just handled, so it was smooth, flowy, and the nose rides on it were insane.
Longboarding went through a really sweet spot in sort of the 90s. People were riding performance boards that weren't too rocketed out and you could still find trim on them. Kind of at a weird point now where people are riding really specialty nose riders when the waves are 4 to 6 foot and doing really big hang tens, which is cool and really badass, but I don't know, it's not particularly the way I want to surf when the waves are big. I think there's definitely a time and a place for boards like the one I was riding.